Greetings and salutation, everybody, and welcome to the X Zone. And today we have a very special E3 predictions episode. As you all know, we used to do this back on Glitched Out. Me and Izzy, we would do special E3 episodes where we would make predictions on all the press conferences. But this year I'm riding solo. I think I did one of these solo last year, but I can't really remember. But anyways, here we go. I've got 6 different categories here of the different pressers or video presentations which are happening from Xbox, Ubisoft, Square Enix, Nintendo, Devolver Digital, and the Kinda Funny Games Showcase. That's the ones we are going to cover here today. I've got 2 predictions for all of these, 3 for Nintendo, because I thought of an extra one I wanted to throw in there. But let's get started with Xbox first. So my first prediction for Xbox is that we will see footage of Halo Infinite running on their next generation system. We may not see what this new system is or what it's called, but we are going to get teased with it at E3, I do believe. And the one game they're definitely going to show off using it is Halo Infinite. So yeah, there you go. That's first prediction. Second prediction, a lot of people have been tossing this one around that we're going to get a new Fable game. So a new Fable game will be announced, and it's going to be made by Obsidian, the makers behind the Outer Worlds, coming out later this year, hopefully, and so many other great games like the South Park Stick of Truth game. They did that. They've done so many Fallout in Vegas. They're a really great developer, and I think they would do really well with Fable. So it'll be announced. We'll probably get like a little teaser video maybe. No release date, no release year, but it's coming in the future. Alright, next up, Ubisoft. They are an entertaining show, whether they're really cool or really bad. But they're always interesting to watch nonetheless. So my first prediction for Ubisoft is that we are going to get at least 2 new IP being shown. We may not get release dates or gameplay footage, but we will get at least teasers for 2 new intellectual properties. So something brand new from Ubisoft. They're really good at doing that. And my second prediction for Ubisoft, we know Watch Dogs 3 is a real thing. It's called Legion. It's going to be set in the UK. Apparently, they're saying you can take over NPCs in that, which was the rumored leak. And they've kind of teased that as well on their Twitter account, saying God save the NPCs. So who knows what the hell that means. But my prediction for Watch Dogs 3 is that we are finally going to get helicopters and planes drivable in this. So you can take off and fly around helicopters or planes. That's my prediction for Watch Dogs 3. Hopefully that comes true. I really enjoyed Watch Dogs 2. I played it just like a month or 2 ago. Well, a month ago, really. It was really freaking good. I really enjoyed it. Sad I waited so long to play it, but loved it. Got platinum. Alright. Moving on. Square Enix, probably the one I am most excited to watch this year. They're taking over Sony's spot in the E3 week, Monday night. And my first prediction for them is that we are going to get a date for their Avengers game. They've already talked about that it's happening at E3. We're going to finally find out some details about it. It's going to get a March 2020 date. That is my prediction. And my second prediction is another 2020 release date, and that is for Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 1, and it's going to release summer 2020. No exact date, but they're going to tell us it's in summer. Maybe a June release date. That would be kind of cool, but yeah, I don't think we're getting Final Fantasy VII until summer of next year, and then it'll probably be delayed into the fall. I don't trust Square Enix with release dates, especially with Final Fantasy. Next up, Nintendo, the big one. Probably the most interesting to watch. Switch is having just a fantastic run right now. some of the games I'm most excited to play this year are coming out on the Switch, so yay, Switch. Just coming from a Sony fanboy right now. And within a Sony presser this year, Nintendo is the one I am, most looking forward to Xbox, really, because I think that one's going to be very interesting this year to see what they're doing. But Nintendo's right there, number 2 on my list for most anticipated. Or number 3. Square Enix really has my eye this year with all the potential stuff they could be showing off. So my predictions for Nintendo are as follows. There were rumors going around this, but Witcher 3 on Switch is real. It is happening. And it is going to release this October. Secondly, my second prediction. Link's Awakening gets a release date in August. Yeah, it's coming that soon. It's going to be right around the corner. And my third prediction for Nintendo is that we are going to get a Smash Ultimate character reveal. And no, it's not going to be a Dragon Quest character. It's going to be Dante being revealed for Smash. And it'll be like a cool epic trailer showing off Bayonetta. And then Dante shows up. People freak the fuck out because we finally get Dante versus Bayonetta. Something that a lot of fans of both of those games, including myself, really want to see. And maybe that leads into, Devil May Cry 5 happening on the Switch. Anything is possible. Next up, Devolver Digital. These guys make some weird ass shows for E3. They're very entertaining to watch. In even a weirder way than Ubisoft. My first prediction for Devolver Digital is that at least 3 people will, quote unquote, die in their E3 video. There's a lot of death that happened in their previous ones, and I don't expect anything less from them again. And an actual serious prediction, I think that Hotline Miami 3 will be revealed in their presentation, which would be awesome. I don't know how the fuck they'll do it, given how the last one ended, but yeah, I think we're going to get another Hotline Miami game. And finally, the Kind of Funny Games Showcase. Just 2 little throwaway ones here. I saw, I think it's Chris Baker from Zen Studios tweeted out something. So I think we're going to get a Game of Thrones pinball game from Zen Studios. And my other prediction for them is that Ding Dong XL will release for PlayStation 4. They're friends with the developer. That game released on Switch. They got to reveal that on a Kind of Funny Gamescast episode, I do believe. Or Games Daily, I forget whichever. But that game will be announced for PlayStation 4, and it'll have a Platinum trophy that'll boost about that. But there you go, folks. That's my E3 predictions. And I did throw out a question to my Twitter friendos, asking if they had any predictions. I'm just scrolling down so I can actually see where it is. Devil May Pie said Final Fantasy Remake demo drops during E3 as a PlayStation Plus exclusive, and a 2020 release date for Part 1. And DC Radaya says, can we get some kind of Beautiful Joe HD remake or another one in the franchise? I want it. I need it. And I, Lord X, agree with that. We need more Beautiful Joe, Capcom. You've done justice for Resident Evil. You've done justice for Devil May Cry. You're doing incredible work with the Monster Hunter franchise right now. Bring back Beautiful Joe. Joe-go to the go-go, baby. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we get Beautiful Joe in Smash either. That would be kind of really awesome and really random and weird and kind of cool, to be quite honest. So there you go, folks. That's the only 2 that replied to my request for predictions. And that's going to do it for this video before I drag on for far too long. So thank you all for listening in. Let's have a grandtastic. I don't know why. I was going to say fantastic. I was going to say grand. So grandtastic E3 this year. Let the hype fill your lives. I've been Lord X, you have been awesome, and I will catch you next time.